Well, good morning, family. Morning. I said good morning, family. It's so incredible to be with you this morning. It truly is a dream. I mean, look at your neighbor and tell them it's a dream to be here with you this morning. This is so incredible. The service is just getting hot. I mean, talk about that communion by JC, guys. I don't know about you, but I'm fired up that Jay Sizzle is in the house, amen. And that contribution by David Jefferson. I don't know if you guys know, but David Jefferson is a future evangelist, amen. And it's so exciting to be here in the West. My name is Carlos Rubielos, and I'll be one of the guys that will be preaching about faith this morning, amen. And when I think of faith, as I move here to the West region, I think of all you guys really helping me build faith. But if I could think of one brother that really helped me build my faith here in the West, it'd be Alfredo, guys. I don't know if you guys, but Alfredo and I are roommates. We're both interns. We're both ICCM students. We literally do everything together. The only kind of time we would be separated is when he would be in UCLA, I'd be in SMC. And I think Ricky did that on purpose because Alfredo and I are just too crazy together, guys. And but it's so crazy because Alfredo and I are very different. You know, I'm a very stern guy. He's a very comforting guy. I like to wear skinny jeans. He likes to wear not skinny jeans. But I think the most kind of one of the things that we have different is our taste in music. Okay. You see, I love pop. I'm more of a Justin Bieber kind of guy. If I could just get open. But Alfredo, he introduced me to this new genre called rock. Do you guys know what rock music is? And on one of his playlists on his phone, there's this song by Journey. It goes something like this. Don't stop believing. I don't know the rest of the lyrics. I only know that part. And that's actually the title of my sermon. Don't stop believing. Amen. Right here, we're going to talk about an incredible man. Judges 6. Let's turn and talk about Gideon. Amen. It's so incredible. Don't stop believing. It means you're believing already, but I'm telling you not to stop, not to halt back. Are you right here with me? And so we're going to talk about Gideon right here. Just a little, to run up, a little context. This is the time when now the Midianites have been taking care of the place for 7 years. They've raided it for 7 years now. You have the Amalekites, the eastern people. They've been attacking this place, and they can't even do anything anymore. They can't even eat anymore. And so just imagine what this guy, Gideon, who was probably once faithful, how he's feeling right now. Let's pick it up at verse 11. Right. The angel of the Lord came and sat down under the oak in Ophrah that belonged to Joash the Abiezrite, where his son Gideon was threshing wheat in a winepress to keep it from the Midianites. When the angel of the Lord appeared to Gideon, he said, "The Lord is with you, mighty warrior." "Pardon me, my lord," Gideon replied, "but if the Lord is with us, why has all this happened to us? Where are all his wonders that our ancestors told us about when they said, 'Did not the Lord bring us up out of Egypt?' But now the Lord has abandoned us and given us into the hand of Midian." The Lord turned to him and said, "Go in the strength you have and save Israel out of Midian's hand. Am I not sending you?" "Pardon me, my lord," Gideon replied, "but how can I save Israel? My clan is the weakest in Manasseh, and I am the least in my family." The Lord answered, "I am with you, and you will strike down all the Midianites, leaving none alive." It's so incredible right here. You see Gideon. And a messenger of God, an actual angel, came down to talk to Gideon. Okay. Go, and you're going to defeat the Midianites. Well, I don't know. Are you talking to me? I mean, I think you got the wrong guy. Maybe Gideon Johnson, not Gideon Samuel. You got a wrong guy. You got a wrong guy. Not me. Surely not me. And Gideon was like, it's so hard to believe that it's me that's going to deliver because, man, I haven't seen God. Where are all the miracles that God has shown before? And we can get to this mindset like Gideon, like, is God really with us today? Man, like, I remember back in the former movement, we said, do these things. Where are all the miracles now? Or we can get to this mindset, like, back in my older region, we were baptizing every day. Where's that now? Is God really with us? And we get to doubt. But we can't look back like that, amen? Right here, he was like, all these things are happening. There's no way God is with us. But I put before you that the storms, the rains, the trials, that's actually the proof that God is with us. Because that's the only way that you can pass that storm. Are you with me right here?
Come on, brother. Come on. Come on, Carla.
And yet the angel said, am I not sending you? That this Gideon guy, God has chosen him specifically to do this incredible mission, this incredible task. That's each and every single one of us today, this morning. But do you believe that? Or have you stopped believing? Don't you know that you're in West LA for a reason? That God has handpicked you from Atlanta.
Okay.
That God has handpicked you all the way from Colorado, all the way from Dubai, every part of the world to be right here today to evangelize West LA. Are you with me right here? And yet we can still doubt again like Gideon, doubting 3 times. He said, no, surely not me, I'm the weakest and I'm the least. It's a very interesting translation because the word weakest is actually the thinnest. Like you're the smallest guy. And the word least is actually the youngest. I'm the thinnest and the youngest in the room. That's what Gideon is saying.
Gideon saying.
And I can relate a little bit to Gideon right here. And yet I put before you we cannot live by sight, but by faith. Why was Gideon doubting? If Gideon was 320 pounds and Gideon was the oldest, he wouldn't be doubting at all. And yet, just like Gideon, we can live by sight and not by faith. And it's crazy because the true test of my faith happened when I was with Ricky Chalner in the South region. There was this instance, we were just eating at Taco Bell, then he said, what are you doing today? I said, I have a study in 3 hours. He said, come over to my house, let's go swimming. I don't know how to swim. And so Ricky said, come over to my house. We were swimming. He was teaching me how to float. I was drowning a little bit. He said, totally fine. We went all the way to the 16 feet part of the swimming pool. Crazy. And he said, I'll come back. Leaves for 5 minutes, comes back with 40-pound dumbbells. He puts them all the way at the bottom of the 16 feet. And he said, simple task, no worries, just go down, pick up the weights, and I want you to walk in the swimming pool.
Oh my God.
Hold your breath, I don't know, it seemed like 10 minutes, I couldn't do that. I was even struggling just getting underneath the 16 feet. I was so light, I was just going up. And yet, I was scared, to be honest. I don't know if I've gotten open, Ricky, but I was scared at that time. Terrible idea, I didn't want to do it. And yet, Ricky said 3 words. He said, I got you. Now, I didn't know if Ricky knew how to swim, if he knew CPR, but he said 3 words. He said, I got you. And so I made the mental decision, you know what? This man who has called me, instead of going to Maryland, but to go with him to Cal State Long Beach, who's training me to become an evangelist, this man who loves me so much, he's called me his son in the faith. He would not allow me to drown.
That's true.
Come on.
I said, why would this man put me here and drown me? And so I made the mental decision, you know what? I trust this man. My leg was shaking, but I said, I trust this man. And so I went down and I tried maybe 20 times until I finally got the weights and I was walking. I was like, 10 feet later, I panicked, I dropped them and it went up. And then Ricky was about 6 feet away from me. And for some magical reason, he didn't even reach out his hand, he just reached out a small part of him, his shoulder, and then he swung me to safety. Like I said, I didn't know if he knew CPR, but I knew that if I drowned, he would be able to do something to fix me. I just trusted Ricky. In the same way, can we trust God with all his promises? That when God says, I got you, do you believe or do you stop just because it looks scary? It's 16 feet, I don't know. God gives us a little bit, then we start to stop believing.
Come on, bro.
When God says, I have a plan for you, do you stop believing?
Come on.
just because a little storm, a little chaos is happening. Maybe in the Bible talk, in the family, maybe even the church, we start panicking. We begin to forget. And we begin to forget believing. I put before you, we can't forget. I want to inspire you to make the decision to believe. Because each and every single one of us is precious to God. He knows how many hair strands RD has in his head. That's how much love this God has for you. So why are we stopping our faith? Why are we stopping in our belief in God? When He says that He will evangelize this world using you, He will evangelize the world using you. So why are you doubting? I put before you, no more doubts. No more shrinking back. Because we're in the year of the impossible. That means impossible things are going to happen in the next 2-3 weeks. Are you with me right here? But that starts with you, with me, and all of us in this room. So my challenge is very simple. I wish I had a better challenge, but it's just make a decision to continue believing. To go back to the moment when you got out of that water of baptism and you just believed that everything was possible. You even believe that you can walk on the waves of adversity. You believe that you can evangelize the world, and yet we've forgotten it. So don't forget what God can do. I love you guys very much.